Aloha, Gary Moore's here, Coldwell Banker, Island Properties, and I'm here with Heather and Gabe Galan. These are two of my favorite people. They make me feel so good, and that's literally true. We're at the Galan Chiropractic Center in Lahaina at the Lahaina Gateway, and you two do such magic. So I just want you to just share with my audience, our audience, what it is that you do that makes you get such great results. So
Awesome.
Heather, maybe you
Thanks.
should start. What do you think?
Thanks, Gary. Well, we do something a little bit unique in here. I'm a chiropractor. That's what I'm licensed in, is chiropractic. But also I have additional training in a technique called active release techniques. And Abe and I both do this technique, and that's what seems to draw people in here and have us help so many people.
That's right. Yep. As a matter of fact, I don't see Abe often enough. I come every 2 weeks, and I think I should be coming every 2 days. Abe, share a little bit about your background and what makes you so good at what you do.
Well, there's no science. It's all science. There's no magic mystery to it,
Right.
but it's all in the training. I got my start in actually emergency medicine, and that was a few years back in '93. But after that, then my studies went into physical medicine and the fact of going into studying different biological sciences, and what ended up trickling down. I studied massage therapy, and then I was introduced to this technique called active release techniques. That's where my career took off.
Right.
And active release techniques is really what it's all about.
Well, why don't you tell the audience what that means?
Yeah. Well, what happens is we're trained on how to diagnose, and that is where we really stand out. We're able to find the root cause of the problem, and when we can figure out the root cause, then we can actually employ certain very specific techniques,
Right.
to treat and relieve these problems at the root cause.
Right.
That's where we really stand out.
Right.
And
So I find like muscles get stuck together and such. Is that one of the
very much
purposes?
so.
Is to
Yeah.
unstick muscles and
Well,
allow them to flow better?
Absolutely. When problems become, when there's a problem, it usually involves pain, and that usually involves a nerve, and it usually involves muscles and tendons, ligaments, soft tissues of various kind.
Right.
So what I do is basically look at the problem, figure out the root cause, and then do the certain types of treatments to treat those specific problems. When there's always pain, there's always nerve related.
Right.
And that's where we're experts. We're experts in being able to find those with our hands and be able to treat and deal with it from
Right.
there.
Well, he's got some pretty strong hands. I put him to the test, that's for darn sure.
Well, so does Heather.
Yeah.
What's really unique about this technique is we're able to fix about 95% of the problems in 4 visits instead of about 50% of problems in
Years.
25 visits
Yeah.
or years or never.
Right. Yeah. Well, that's very true. I've been seeing chiropractors, been getting massages practically weekly for decades. And I'll tell you what, guys, I mean, here I am 62 years old. I don't think I've ever felt better. So thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you for taking such good care of me.
Absolutely.
And for sharing this with the rest of our audience. And I hope all of you that need help will give Galan Chiropractic an opportunity to help you. And if you do, when you make your call, just let them know Gary sent you. Until then, aloha.
Aloha.
Aloha.